Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to go over all of the new Hut Champs cards and see if they have any value, as they did change quite a bit in the last month, as they went to the upgradable via power-up collectibles and coins. So we're going to take a look at those values, as there is some pretty interesting cards. Don't forget, guys, catch me live on Twitch. I go live every single day at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And make sure you subscribe to the channel for the most up-to-date news, tips, and info. Let's take a look at the new Hut Champs cards. All right, guys, so all of the prior upgraded cards, the four from last month, Cogliano, DEKEYSER, ENGVALL, and Christian Charles, they all got their upgrade to 95 as well. And then we got the four new ones, BOUCHARD, as well as Brock Nelson, Casey Mittelstad, and VINNY IORIO. I think it's IORIO. I don't know. I always mess his name up. Regardless, we're going to go over all of the cards and see if they have any value. Now, each of these is going to cost 3 Hut Champs collectibles to get 186 overall. And then, as you can see, we'll start with the BOUCHARD. They do cost power-up collectibles or coins to go all the way. Now, it is obviously going to be very expensive. However, a lot of people are moving on from Draisaitl or Matthews, for example. There's not a lot of great X-Factor cards out there. So if you have done that, you've got a lot of power-up collectibles saved. We'll go over and see if any of these are worth it. So we'll start with BOUCHARD, who does become a 95, obviously, and he gets Booming Shot as well as Wingman or Workhorse and Fly the Zone. So you've got a 6'3" right-handed defenseman that has 93 speed, 93 acceleration, as well as Gold Quick Pick, Tape-to-Tape, Seeing Eye, Heat Seeker, and Send It. His abilities, not all that great, I'll be honest with you. Gold Quick Pick is nice, though, but you have to acknowledge the fact that he's got 6'3" and he's got 93 speed and acceleration with 99 slap shot power, as well as great defensive stats as well. This is a really nice right-handed defenseman. Like, he is on par with a lot of the Master Set cards that have come out. Like, he's just a shade behind Corbinian Holzer, but he's awfully close to Pietrangelo, Brent Burns, Carlson, for example, and he's got good size. So this is definitely an option if you are looking to upgrade. Now, obviously, the cost is quite a bit, and it's going to depend on how many collectibles you have, but this is a nice card, and it will keep going up in terms of overall. Now, last month's was Cogliano. When you get him to 95, he's got Buzzing as well as Wingman, so he does have 97 speed or 98 acceleration. Honestly, it's going to depend on the kind of playstyle you are, but he does have Gold Stick 'em Up, and he gets Silver Truculence at tier 10 with Elite Edges and Wheels. This is a really, really fun card. I talked about this in a prior video, that enough of the meta, guys. This is a really fun card. This looks like the forward version of that new PK Subban, only taken to the next level, in all honesty. So, again, this looks like a really fun card to try and use, but he is not going to be part of the meta. Danny DeKeyser now up to 95 as well, 6'3". He's got Thief as well as Distributor and Fly the Zone, which is nice, obviously. 95 speed, or you could go the other route where he gets 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Either way, a left-handed version of that BOUCHARD card. He's got Gold Shutdown. He's got Back At Ya. 1T is really nice, especially on left-handed defensemen. And then Truculence and Bouncer. Really, really, really good abilities, in all honesty, guys. And if you overload his acceleration, which I think is slightly important, you've got one of the better left-handed defensemen in the game. Like, honestly, if you don't have the Team of the Year Hedman, or you don't have, any of those guys, you are the Brayden Coburn, for example, this is a really nice replacement. And honestly, I'd probably rather have him than that third best defenseman, which would be like the same tier as Boumeister, for example. Now, Cogliano might not be a part of the meta, but Pierre Engvall is. He's got Gladiator as well as Booming Shot, which is probably a little bit better. And then Spark or Buzzing. You could go Buzzing to give him 93 speed, or you could go Spark to give him 94 acceleration, 92 speed. He's got Unstoppable Force, Close Quarters, Quick Draw, Total Eclipse, and Elite Edges. This is probably one of the best, meta wingers in the game, behind Rantanen, for example. Like, if this is your playstyle, this is an extremely good card. But honestly, if you are not a high Division 1 player or someone that plays that kind of pro style, this isn't going to be the card for you. VINNY IORIO is 95, 6'2" defenseman, has Magician, Wingman, Workhorse, or Booming Shot. So if you go Wingman or Workhorse, he's got 92 acceleration, as well as Distributor getting him up to 94 speed, and then Spark as well. So he could have 94 acceleration, 94 speed, Silver Shutdown, Silver Stick 'em Up, Silver Heat Seeker, Tape-to-Tape, and 1T. This is a really, really nice, well-rounded card as well. So, honestly, a decent option. Righty defenseman, it's like they're either really tall, like Brent Burns, or smaller on the smaller side, like PK Subban. This one is in the middle. Honestly, out of all of them, this is one of the most interesting, in all honesty. Christian Jarlos, a little bit bigger from the prior month. He has got buzzing, workhorse, wingman, fly the zone, so you get 92 speed there. Booming shot can get him to max agility, and then he's got distributor or spark, so you could overload that to get him up to either 94 speed, or you can go 92 speed, 92 acceleration. And again, a very, very good, strong option. Shutdown with truculence, 1T. He's got all of the best defensive superstar abilities. And again, a really safe option if you were looking for a right-handed defenseman. Again, a nice replacement for if you can't get Corbinian Holzer or Brent Burns, those kinds of cards. Really, really good option. Casey Mittelstadt is new this month as well. He's got Magician, Distributor, as well as Wingman, so you can get a nice speed and skating increase. 95 speed, 95 acceleration, tape to tape, puck on a string, third eye, ankle breaker, and elite edges. Not a huge fan of these abilities. Elite edges is nice, but the gold one does cost quite a bit. Not a strong center, so he's going to be a winger for you. There's a lot of strong left-handed players now in the game, and he's not going to play center for you more than likely, so this is probably a pass. This is like a winger version of Larkin, only a little bit slower, and he can't play center. And then finally, we've got the 86 Brock Nelson, 6'3", with wingman workhorse, so he does get that acceleration boost, distributor, and then gladiator or thief. You could put thief on him to get him to 90 face-offs. And a really nice center build, to be honest with you. Unstoppable force, tape to tape, close quarters. I really like close quarters in all my centermen, especially since Primo. Not a bad option. Again, these are all solid options, guys. If you have been free to play this whole year and you are among like an extremely good player and you've been racking up the Hut Champs collectibles and you haven't been spending them on, power-up collectibles, so you have a ton saved, there are a lot of options here that you could go with. Like, personally, I would probably go IORIO, just because he is the safest and most well-rounded. In terms of forwards, it's probably Pierre Engvall. If you are someone who is really, really good at the game, you're more than likely going to benefit from holding onto the puck, and that's going to be a strong option. If you just want to have some fun, though, and you've been saving up your Hut Champs collectibles, or you want to try a new card, Cogliano looks like, again, like the forward version of that PK Subban Moments card, but all of these cards are strong options, and definitely a lot more worth it than a lot of the X Factors that have gone on so far this year, because the X Factors have their abilities that were given to them at the beginning of the year, and they don't really impact the game as effectively as these guys do. So, guys, let me know what you think of the new Hut Champs cards. Curious to hear what you guys think of them, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.